Greetings RC fans, Sharky here, and welcome to a new feature, wrenching on the bench. Not sure yet whether this is going to be split into two, but I have some work to do on a number of my vehicles, not enough to create a whole episode on their own for each one, but a few of them together may provide enough for a decent episode, something interesting for you guys to watch. As well as trying out a new camera angle, top down, we'll see how this works. Trying out a few other things. This is the second of the lav mics, as when this first one arrived, it wasn't attached to the clip and it keeps popping out. So one of the other little jobs I'm just going to do is use some super glue, attach that to that, and then we can see whether we like the audio on the one I'm using currently or whether we prefer the audio on this one. Also arrived, I spoke about this before, this is the hard mount microphone. See how that one goes, because sometimes it's better not to have it attached to me, and for outdoor use, hopefully you can see that, and I've got that nicely in frame. The idea being with the fluff covers that it will protect the audio. So that's just one of the jobs that I'm going to get on with. Just unclipped the mic, the mount, and there's a screw hole which has this small screw in it. So we'll see whether it just wasn't screwed in, and whether that is the problem. If that's the problem, which it appears to be, I don't need to open this, although I was going to use the back of the packet for the glue. Excellent. We'll switch back to this mic because I think this mic may have a different audio. We'll see. Well, this is directly after moving back to the other mic. You'll be able to tell me what you think. Obviously when I'm editing, I'll be able to get some sort of idea whether this mic is better than the other mic or which one to use for which situation. Recently purchased some new tools. A mini file set, because I broke one of my files, so I've treated myself to a new set. This 31 piece precision driver set. Love the thin handle. In fact, you've got a roller on the end of it, applying pressure. So many different sizes. Star bits, hex bits, the fork bits, and a probe. So I think this is going to be really useful. When I popped over to my brother Dave's, Keldon, who is involved with me with the Fell and Nerf Works project, to do some work on Project Able, you can see in the background there, who I'll talk about in a minute. He used one of these, and we've done several bits of the work on Able with one of these. So I've picked up one of these so that I can continue to work on it without having to travel to his and use his tools. So again, a useful piece of kit. And I needed to pick up some epoxy. given the way that Gorilla Tape has been very useful to me, I decided to go with the Gorilla brand for no other reason apart from the fact that I knew the brand. We'll see how it is. It's my first time using epoxy, and I'll need to use that with the plastic card to join the cab together on Able. Just a quick reminder on what Project Able is. This is Able. This is the truck that Matt for Demolition Ranch bought. It has had a slight modification or two since then. It now has top pipes, which will make life easier, as opposed to where the pipes were on the far side of the bed. And this is my Project Able, where I am building using WPL parts a tribute to this truck. Quite a lot has happened since you last saw this truck. Went over to see my brother, and we have cut, lined and matched up the body, and that just needs to be joined now. Then we can work the sanding work, smoothing the lines, hiding the joins and that kind of thing. Hopefully that's all showing up on camera okay. We've cut the front fenders, or wings, however you want to call them. They used to stick out thus far. These are the ones off the other body. Slim them down to make them look more like Matt's truck. Joined all of that together. Been playing with the interior a little bit. C14 front bumper. This is the original WPL B1, B16, B14 bumper. We're not going to use that. These are the WPL pipes. Go up the back, fitting here. Originally on Matt's truck he had pipes coming out here, but he's recently upgraded it, which is going to make life easier because I'll get that update done. Got parts where I'm keeping all the little bits and pieces. The idea, we've got these now cut, is that they are going to be reapplied to the front here and then blended in on the front. Still got a little bit to do on the side here. That needs to come in a bit more so that it's level with this line. We are eventually going to have to cut the bed, probably front and back, because the bed mount points are not going to change. But when you look on here, it sticks out beyond the rear lights there, and we want to move it back so that it's level with the rear. On the front, it's probably going to get shortened back to here because we need 4.5 centimetres at the front there. The rest of it's going to have to move forward. We've got the WPL 2-speed 370 motor to drop in. One of the other hold-ups on this is finances. I don't have the money to order the parts currently, but within the next month I'll be ordering the renamed RES-V3, what was formerly known as the WPL V3 combined soundcard and ESC kit, to go with this to power the 370 and to make this project come to life. It comes with a diesel soundcard with it. There's a petrol and a diesel version. Diesel because this is diesel and Matt's truck's diesel. It will also run a winch. Originally I wasn't going to put a winch on the front. Matt had two attached to the front of his when he originally purchased the truck. He has now removed one of them, so I may put a replica worn winch on the front, because the V3 kit will work that. Another note on the V3 kit, Edward RC on YouTube, who is Edward, who runs the WPL Official Online Store, has just launched a new video which shows how to install wire and make your V3 kit work properly. It's well worth a watch. Please do go across and please make a comment on that, on his comments, to say that Sharky's Garage sent you. It'd just be a nice little thing. I've had a lot of support from Edward, and it'd be nice to show some support back. Got the paint. This is where we're at the moment. There'll be another update sometime soon. Having just reviewed the footage, I'm going to conclude episode 1 of Wrenching on the Bench here. I'm going to try and keep these to under 12 minutes. Hopefully I've succeeded. There will probably be another 2 episodes in the quick coming future, which will be spaced out over the coming weeks. Please use the comments section, give me feedback, tell me what you think, things that I can do to improve. Please drop a like, click, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to make sure you keep up with further updates. Also, if you're on Facebook, if you come across onto the Sharky's Garage Facebook group, you will find that all videos now are posted there first. So if you like that page, you should get notifications when I post a new video. As a general rule, that will be 6 PM on a Monday and 6 PM on a Friday. Catch you soon.